Where do I begin? Um, Here's a warning for the viewers that are going to be watching this video. I'm going to be ranting this whole time because one of my favorite content creators is ceasing a popular content on her channel known as Doki Doki Literature Club Monica content. And am I mad at her for ceasing it? No. What I am mad at is you. No, not you, the viewer, because I know that probably my small audience consisting of 22 people didn't cause this. But I do know that you, the internet, have caused this. Your ignorance, your stupidity. It's infuriating, it's disappointing, and it ruins everything. So this video isn't dedicated to Vanna Melon or anyone. This video is dedicated to the morons of the internet, to the idiots who can't even perceive reality from fiction, to the idiots who are stuck in the basement, ogling over lollies, to the idiots, just idiots in general. Just morons who do stupid things. This video is dedicated to all of y'all. Because nowadays, you can't have anything anymore. Can't have anything fun, all because you have morons out there who ruin things. And that's why I've finally had enough, and I'm coming out with this video because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of witnessing the moronicness that is people on the internet. Now, I'm not saying that all people on the internet are stupid, but I'm saying that those who ruin fun things, like Vanna Melon's Monica content, you are the idiot. You can't even perceive fiction from reality. You need to go back to elementary school. You need to go back to English class. You need to just go back to school in general. Why do you exist? Why should you exist? You can't even perceive fiction from reality. I certainly can. Why? Because I'm an intellectual. I actually know things. I can actually tell the difference between fiction and reality. I can tell the difference between what's real and what's fake. Like, I've just had so much pent-up frustration against people like you, morons of the internet. Like, we just can't have fun things anymore. It's always been this way. You can't have fun things anymore because at the end of the day, you just ruin it. And it's happened over and over and over again. It's like an endless cycle. In fact, it's been around before the internet. It's been around since the dawn of time. Since Adam and Eve, stupidity has existed. Since Adam and Eve, stupidity has existed. Okay? Not to insult Eve, the very first human woman, but she is a pure example of how ridiculous stupidity can get. She got us banished from the Garden of Eden. And because of that, we can no longer be in the Garden of Eden, which is where all the fun is. Like, you get to hang out with animals. You get to eat well. That's the problem, is that stupidity has been around for a long time, and there's no getting rid of it. But there's a way to reduce it. But the problem is that a lot of people on the internet nowadays tend to use the internet for more so entertainment purposes than intellectual purposes. I watch documentaries all the time on the internet, whether it be historical, the history of something, just documents in general, which have increased my vocabulary, my spelling. It has made me smarter. And to see that one of my favorite content creators has to cease her content because morons keep being morons, it's just disappointing. It's disappointing and it's infuriating. Like if this is what the world is, I don't want to be around anymore. Like take me back to the 80s, okay? Take me back to the 80s where people were smarter. Where people didn't do dumb things like this. Where people could actually perceive fiction from reality. And sure, it's okay to wish that things were real. But it's another thing to think those things are real. Like, I'm so mad right now with how moronic, with how stupid humanity has become. Like, no wonder why we have films like The Planet of the Apes. Because apes that are as smart as 3-year-olds could easily overtake us with their strength alone. But with how stupid people have been nowadays, yeah, I think it's going to be the other way around. They're going to surpass us in both intelligence and strength. It's just too much to think about. To think that such ignorance, to think that such stupidity could exist, it's just disappointing. It's mind-boggling. I don't mean to sound like a teacher who rants, but you, the morons of the internet, are making me rant. Like, we can't have nice things anymore because you guys. For example, PewDiePie decided to do that stupid joke a long time ago, back in 2016, 2017. I don't care what year it happened. My point is that he did it, and now YouTube has demonetization. He made a extremely stupid mistake, and so now YouTube can demonetize people. I blame PewDiePie for that. Like, everyone does. Like, to think that such stupidity can exist is just disappointing, and it ruins my day. Now, I'm not saying I don't make stupid mistakes, okay? I make plenty of stupid mistakes. But I don't make stupid enough mistakes to where I can't deter fiction from reality. Okay? From where I can't deter what the difference between a actual physical object and pixels on a screen. I'm not that stupid. And neither should you be. You should not be that stupid. And if you are, go educate yourself right now. Get off of my channel and go educate yourself. Okay? Because, like, I'm fine if you have bad grammar or bad spelling. But if you're stupid enough to not be able to tell the difference between fiction and reality, you need to leave my channel now. Because I am not going to deal with an idiot of an audience. I'm not going to deal of an audience. I'm not going to deal with an audience full of idiots, okay? So, if you can't even tell the difference between fiction and reality, get off of my channel right now. Get off. If you think Shelby is real, I have bad news for you. She's fake. She's a fictional being. She's not real. As much as you wish she could, she can't. Biology and Mother Nature prevents it. It's impossible, okay? It's impossible for snail girls to exist. It's impossible for key blasts to exist. It's impossible for my avatar to exist. Because if you didn't know, my avatar's head is literally the size of his body. And if you think this is the real me, you're wrong. You're wrong. Like, if you can't even deter fiction from reality, get off of my channel right now, unsubscribe, and never return until you can actually tell the difference. And I'm sure this audio I'm sure you can hear my breathing, because I am seething with rage with how much stupidity I'm thinking about right now. Which how much I have to think about how stupid humanity has to be to actually cause things like this. So yeah, and Vanamelon, if you're watching this, I apologize for everything those morons do. You don't have to apologize, okay? Like, you and your boyfriend, you're amazing. You two are amazing. You provide excellent content. You shouldn't have to apologize for something morons on the internet did. Okay? Like, I hope you have a blessed day, and I just hope that this will stop. And if it doesn't, I'm sorry. And as for the intellectuals who can actually deter fiction from reality, I'm not going to say that I'm proud of you. I'm just happy that you're smart enough to be like that. Because if you're like that in the audience, if you're in the audience and you can tell the difference between fiction and reality, that's good. That's a good thing, okay? But I shouldn't have to, like, pamper people by saying, "Oh, I'm proud of you for being able to deter fiction from reality." No! I shouldn't have to be like that. And if I do have to be like that one day, then guess what? Humanity's doomed. Humanity is doomed beyond redemption. Humans who think that fiction and reality are the same, who can't tell the difference between fiction and reality, you're dumb, you're stupid. You're a worthless waste of space. Your life literally is as valuable as a summer ant. Okay? And it wouldn't be that worthless if you were smarter. Like, I'm so mad right now. I'm so mad right now. I don't know how long I've been ranting. I could have been like ranting for like 10, 20 minutes. I don't care. My point is that Vanamelon, I'm sorry that these morons on the internet can't tell the difference between fiction and reality because they're scumbags, they're losers. They live in their mother's basement. They're coddled by their mother, just told things that they want to hear. They're always getting sugar-coated. Well, guess what? I don't like that. I don't like sugar-coating. I think sugar-coating is bad. Okay? Sugar-coating hides the truth. And I want the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Okay? So, if you're in the audience right now and you can't tell the difference between fiction and reality, unsubscribe, leave my channel until you can actually tell the difference. For those who just sat through this rant, I'm impressed. I'm impressed you managed to sit through this whole rant and not skip through one part. But for Vanamelon, I apologize for the idiots of the internet who can't tell the difference between fiction and reality. I love your content. I've been around since the earlier days of your channel. I've been around for like 4 to 5 years, and I think your content's beautiful. I'm just sorry that people have to ruin it for you, okay? I'm sorry that your content is ruined by morons on the internet. Like, your content made by you and your boyfriend is just beautiful. It's great. It's entertaining. It always gives me a smile. But to see that you have to cease some of that content because morons on the internet are ruining it for you, I apologize for that. I hope that you, the audience, the ones who can tell the difference between fiction and reality, and Vannamelon. I hope you all have a blessed day. Hope God gives you great fortune. Remember that if I'm remember that I'll always be here, and when I'm not, I'm still making content for y'all. Okay? I'm sorry that you guys had to sit through a whole rant, but yeah. This is all going to be unedited, by the way. So, yeah. But, yeah, Vannamelon, I hope that you're doing well and that you maybe one day, I doubt it'll ever happen, but maybe one day you can do that content again. You can do your content again, because I'd love that, but I know that that's probably never going to happen because of morons on the internet. But thank you, Vannamelon, for being here. Thank you, Vannamelon, for just existing. You always put a smile on my face. Both you and your boyfriend do. But yeah, my rant's over, and I hope that the audience members who can deter fiction from the reality, and Vannamelon and her boyfriend, I hope you all have a blessed day. May God give you great fortune. May God treat you well. And I'll see you guys next time.